thoughts from Flyover Country. I'm John Robinson, and the reason I'm coming to you from Peru, Nebraska today is because the Missouri River is having a flood fit. There we go, now we can look at the flood. Worse in some places, better than others. I don't think I've ever seen the Missouri River this high here before. I mean, I've never seen it up over the road down here and stuff. And over here we have a sign. I don't know if you can read that or not. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. That's the boat ramp. As a rule, and you can see way out there is where the river usually runs, and the boat ramp itself is 1 3/4 miles away from here. Peru was originally started as a port city. And so it was right down on the Missouri River at one time, but the river, being what it is, has wandered a lot over the years, and now the actual channel is 1.75 miles or 1 3/4 miles away from downtown Peru. But at one time, of course, the river did wander right up to Peru here, and people offloaded barges and river boats right down here at the base of Main Street. Speaking of Main Street, well, we got all these barricades in the way here, but Main Street, Peru is right up here. Quaint little community, very historic, one of the most historic places in Nebraska. Home of Peru State College, which is the oldest college in the state of Nebraska. And it actually predates the state itself. So that gives you an idea how long Peru's been here. It was here before Nebraska was even a state. I'm going to take a look at Brownville, as long as we're on the road and as long as we're taking a road trip here. This gets us down a little closer. We're in Brownville, which is right down on the Missouri River. And wow. Yeah, I can't even get down to the park here. Let's see here. Where is the? There we go. Yeah, I can't even get down to the park. Through the trees there behind that house is the dry dock for the Meriwether Lewis, which I'm going to guess that it's probably afloat again. Meriwether Lewis is the actual dredge that dredged out the Missouri River channel and made it navigable. And it's got a permanent home here in Brownville, but we can't get anywhere close to it. You can see the river flowing over there really fast. That's the main channel, and this is all floodwater here. But yeah, the trees over there are on the far side of the river. You got the Missouri River Bridge here, and I could hear helicopters. Yep. You can see stuff over on the other side of the river there. But yeah, we got helicopters coming up here. Yep, there they are. There's one. Down here, the crest is somewhere like in the like around 40 feet, I think. There's a marker over there on the bridge, and I can't make it out from here, but that would let me know how high the river is if I could read it from here, because it's up there ways. And so, but this is Brownville, Nebraska. Also a very historic community. Also a port river, or Nebraska port city. And looking back over here, you can see a little bit of it. There's the old railroad depot. Some of the more historic houses in town here. You'd have to go up a little farther up there to see the more historic towns. Might see if I can get a shot from up on the bridge, because this really doesn't do justice. This just shows you this side of the Missouri River. If I get up on the bridge, I can take a shot, and we'll probably see the Iowa side of the river better. Tell you what, it's really hard to see, and this is about as far as we can get on the bridge, but over there is the, you can see clear to the bluffs. Bluffs are about 3 or 4 miles away, and you got water all the way across that bottom on the Iowa side of the river. That's Iowa over there. Definitely underwater. This is part of what once was an elevator down here in the bottom. Grain elevator. It's nothing left of it. Out there is the dock for the Belle of Brownville. That's the dock for it, where you get on and off the boat. The Belle of Brownville is a little river boat. For excursion purposes, kind of a tourist attraction in and of itself. It takes you up and down the river, goes down as far as the nuclear plant, and then back upstream a ways. And then, okay, back in here, yeah, there, you can hardly see it. All that, but right back in there is the Meriwether Lewis, and that's the dredge ship that's on permanent display down here, and it is back floating. It's supposed to be in a dry dock, but I don't think that dry dock's very dry right now, not with the river up as high as it is. And they actually have a sheriff's line taped off. They don't even want foot traffic on the bridge. Built in 1939. That's the big bridge here at Brownville. And that's where we're at. Okay, and I hope that was on video, not slow-mo. I don't know why that moved like that, but back there behind me is Brownville's Main Street. A lot of shops and stores, and even a winery back up in there. So that gives you a little history from the Nebraska side of the river. And that's kind of a neat way to start off my my YouTube page. So I'm sure there are a lot of people that are thinking, Mother Nature really didn't need to start off my webpage like this. But it is what it is. And when it dries out, we'll go back to plowing fields and getting things ready for spring planting. I'm going to try to put a little bit on every week. We'll see what happens. I got a few things in the works, and I'll give this YouTube thing a try. So, till we meet again next time, this is John Robinson with Thoughts from Flyover Country.